Hello humans, this is Random Visage and welcome to the Random Channel. Today we're going to be playing the Bonfire 2, Uncharted Waters, Uncharted Shores, okay. I played Bonfire 1 on this channel, I think it went up like 3 months ago, 2 or 3, yeah, 3 months ago, I think it went up 3 months ago, and I found this one. I don't think it's completely out yet, I think it's in beta or something. It's not written here, but anyway, I think it's beta or something. And while the full game's not out, I really wanted to play this because the Bonfire 1 was amazing. You know, the way I played it on the channel was literally I finished the game and then I explained the entire game because I just couldn't resist playing it myself off camera. And I'm gonna start off, I think I'm gonna do something similar. I'm just gonna start off, make one video about this. I'll just explain shit, and I think after that I'm gonna just play on it my own till I finish the game, and then I'm gonna make another one explaining everything that is to offer. This game has to offer because I love this game. Absolutely fascinating to me. Let's see what they have changed from the first game because the art style looks very different. Brave Explorer. That's it. Okay, Survivor of the Lost Sea. I was like, what the fuck? That's it. Are we, is this Christopher Columbus? Okay, maybe not. Use the wisdom of ancients. Who are the ancients? Seek out the old monk in his tower. Okay, so people are living here. My hairstyle is absurd. Oh, I look awful. A distant storm approaches. Holy shit, I look awful. I look like a fucking bear or something. Fueled by the tyranny of Necron. I'm not sure who that is. I'm guessing that's some god or something. There will be many hurdles. And the baby is off the boat. Is that a baby? No, that's a man, I think. And the boat's gone. But don't give up hope. Just swim to the shore. Don't die. It's right next to you. Find the land and light the bonfire. Whoa. The monk's watching all of this. Does not give a shit. Bring light to the uncharted waters. Uncharted shores. I never understood where are these lands and what their lore is as to how these lands exist. Like, we just get to a land and we just start building on it, and it doesn't really make sense to me all that much. This is different. It's from the top instead of side view. Alright. Well, build a bonfire, I suppose. I need 4 wood. First of all, I'm going to place it right next to the water, I think. Place the building. Now get the wood and build it for me. Is that ore? Is that I think that's ore. Yeah, the reason why I didn't do let's play directly without just start playing it because yeah, this is an issue with this because it takes a lot of time for them to collect everything, and you know, it's kind of awkward to for me to just sit here and do nothing while they build. I can zoom in as well, but I'm gonna zoom. Holy shit, this is big. Okay, so what shall be the name of this new land? I'm gonna go with Ulisil. That's the name of the land I've selected. Bonfire can be seen from miles away. Okay, so I'm gonna build a hunting lodge. The villagers are gonna need village. Yeah, hunting lodge. Let's build that. Build it right next to the bonfire because I want to conserve space. Come on, get it next to the bonfire. Okay, good. Place building. So yeah, I'm just named it Ulisil from Dark Souls. I kind of forgot the lore of Ulisil. Ulisil was the lost city. Ulisil was the city that was drowned, right? I think it was. Not sure. So these are my tasks, and this is the amount of people I have. Oh, they have actual names and shit. Oh yeah, they did last time as well. I don't think they had names, but they were doing stuff. The constructive building, yeah, got it. Legwork, who's strong and they can pick up more stuff. So we'll assign jobs to them later on. Let me see what else do they have in here. It's a menu. Difficulty. There's difficulty in this game. I'm gonna stick to medium. I was thinking easy or hard. Let's just stick with medium for now. I don't like these games when they have like difficulty settings. It's like, like, don't just put, because I have an urge to lower the difficulty when I see difficulty. Just don't put a difficulty in there. We can now hunt for food. Assign a worker to hunt for food. So let's see. Who has the most speed? This guy has a lot of speed though. He's got agility and beast of carry 1 more resource inventory. Yeah, I think I'm gonna assign him to hunt. I think I'm gonna build and Gather and store wood. Housing for 2. Let's see. It's confusing. We can hunt for food, right? Click on that. Okay, and add a worker. So what exactly was the best worker? Oh, the building health can go down, obviously. Let's see. The time is paused, by the way. Never miss a shot. I want to see which. Oh, okay. So I think she is perfect for this because she never misses a shot. She has got a great aim. Yeah, you do the hunting, and she goes and she's killing the deer. That's deer, right? Yeah, impala. I think that's an impala. I don't know. Yeah, pick that stuff up. Let's you guys go and chop wood, I suppose. I can build a lodging thing. I'll put that right there. Save some space. I'll also place another one building, right, a hut maybe. I want another one because these things are great. I'm gonna put one over here so they can collect more stuff right there. Yeah, I think that's right there. A little bit farther away, that would be good. A hut for housing for 2. I'm gonna make the hut as close to the bonfire as possible. This is a good place for them. And yeah, I don't think I can skip the days. Alright, that's it. I think I'm gonna stop right here because you guys should know I'm not gonna play this on camera. I'll be back in like 1 second and I'm gonna be finished the game already. So I'm gonna show you what's at the end of the game, I suppose. See you guys in a bit. Okay, here we are back again in Uncharted Shores. What is it called? Uncharted Shores 2, I think. Forgotten Lands or whatever. So I had this is my 5th save, by the way. I deleted my world multiple times because I was failing again to properly do shit. I am in day 146, as you can see. Took me a long time, several hours of long talking time of gameplay. I think I dropped like 5-6 hours into the game. At least. But 146 day we are at, and I'm gonna pause it as soon as I start. So now I'm going to give you a complete rundown on what all I did in this game and what all the facilities that I've made compared to what I was at before. Other than that, I'm also going to show you what all stuff I am going to be doing and the reason why I dropped in before finishing the game. So let's start from the top. Here's my bonfire. I've already upgraded to the maximum level, which is 3. I've got 12 people in, and all of them are geared to the fucking teeth. This is not the best equipment I can get, but I have gotten good stuff. I'm still very confused with the individual people system. If I click on a random person, I've got 60 people, by the way. If I click on ASIC, right? So he's a new person, so obviously his shit is not too good. We have these stats, right? And they, when you reach level 10, you will get another random stat. But it is unfortunate that it's completely random what you will get. So I have an artisan who has a combat, perk that he got at level 10. So it's kind of weird how the system works. It's like, I have artisan. He's supposed to have high intelligence, and he's supposed to, work for my stuff, making equipment and stuff, because they are the best at it. But the problem is with him that he was at level 1 intelligence, so I had to boost his level. He could have been level 3, should have been at level 3 but when I got him, but he was not, and I had to actually push him all the way through to level whatever he is at now, and he's level 10. Then he got a random combat skill for some reason. Now let me explain the buildings. This right by the way, this is so congested here because I thought there would be a lot more buildings, and because of which I shoved pretty much everything I could onto the main fucking island. And this is all the stuff on the main island. This area is not that well developed because I kind of just wanted it for production stuff, but I ended up, because there are trees in the way and you can't really delete trees and rocks and shit. Because of that, I had to make a whole maze out of the area, and now a lot of the area is wasted. It's like I can't really build anything on it because I don't have anything to build on that. And on top of that, the area is kind of wasted. So this area is kind of congested. This area is not well built properly, wasted space, and this area is just completely fucking empty because I ran out of buildings to build. So let's start off from the top right here. So this is your normal house, right? This is a house. I've already upgraded to max, so I can keep people in the houses. If you don't leave people in the houses, they will have a much worse resting situation, because at night dogs and monsters and shit will attack. And when they do, or sometimes Necron's army, Necron is the main villain here, So sometimes Necron's armies will attack, in which case they will normally sit by the bonfire and sleep on the ground. And when they attack, they immediately run into the forest and hide. But because they're hiding in the forest, they're not sleeping. So that's why sometimes, by the time the guards are done killing these guys, they will not have enough time to rest properly. Sometimes the rest meter goes down to yellow when they're working in the day, sometimes even red. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But if you build houses for them, they go and sleep, which way their health regenerates faster, and they also get better. I would recommend getting your guards houses first before you give houses to anyone else, because guards need to be rested up because they need to fight every night, almost every night. This is a guard tower. You can put up an archer on top of it. If you get a special person, let me see if I have anyone. No, not this. These are dual skill people. As you can see, this farmer has a bone breaking skill, which is great because these skills actually hinder the enemies. But unfortunately, I can't use him over there because he was not supposed to have that, but he somehow got it. This thing right here. This one is the precision, which usually is best for archer. So you can put someone like that on top of one of these guard towers. I've also got him. This character is not level 10, but they have two skills because I used a special training method to get them this skill. This is mastered the bow, which will allow them to use a specialized bow, which is right here, a crossbow or whatever, a bow and arrow, right? Unfortunately, they don't pick it up for some reason. I don't understand. Like, I can't equip the bow and arrow on top of them. Like, they can equip like spears and they can throw spears, but I can't equip bow and arrow on them for some fucking reason. I usually the reason why the guard towers are empty, at first they were useful, but at night sometimes like big hordes attack, and these guard towers, because they are like stuck in place, so they just keep standing on top of it and keep attacking, and all the enemies come to them and keep attacking them, in which case sometimes the guards are far away, and by the time they get here, or the guardsmen on top of the tower is dead. So I just don't put guardsmen on towers anymore. These cannot be upgraded. They are maxed out with that one level. This is the loggers camp, which is the one of the first buildings you actually build. These things are mostly for resource collection. As you can see, 200 wood. The way these things work is, if you have like 5 loggers camp and you have one logger, the one logger would collect wood and keep shoving it into these camps. So you don't necessarily need 5 separate or 10 separate loggers for these camps. You just need to build the camp, have one camp with a logger. He would just fill up the rest of them on his own. There's no need for that. Other than that, this is the hunting lodge. As you can see, I have a single hunter. I never remove him. I've never got anything else going on. The single hunter is more than capable of taking it. I have armed him to the fucking teeth. He's got a sword, and unfortunately I can't put any armor on him, but because of that, he essentially never dies, because he maximum thing he fights is a boar, and boar does little damage to him considering his level at this point, so it doesn't really matter. I've got a bunch of houses here. Let's go down. This is a tannery. You can put skin into it. You can use how you kill deer, right? So you get deer skin from it, and then you can produce leather right here. This will allow you to produce leather. This building will not work unless you have some people working in it, but since I don't really need leather, as you can see, I got 527. I've got more leather than I have skin, so you should know that I don't necessarily need that. I need to really stop my other tannery from constantly working, because they're literally like sucking up the skins at this point. Like, maybe I need skins for something. Another unfortunate thing about this game is that as I said, you can't remove these trees, and because of which a lot of my pathways are like here and there. Is kind of annoying because I can't really remove the trees, so I have to build around the trees and shit. I also can't move buildings. I can only destroy them. At least it doesn't take it doesn't take any time to destroy buildings. That's at least a good thing. Other than that, what else do we have? This and another thing, I've just started this game and my phone is heated to the fucking brim. Like, I know I've got the settings on I've got it on easy, by the way, because I really wanted to finish the game fast as fuck, to get this shit done as fast as possible. And if I could play it on hard, but the problem is then I have to min-max everything, which is not a way I usually prefer playing. On top of that, I will have it will take a longer time for me to make a video, because I'll have to continuously play it, and dying and playing again and again. So far, my town hall has not been destroyed. The worst I think happened was, I don't remember, it was like, I don't, day 50 or something. I had like 8 guards posted up, and I think 6 of them died on one night because a big ass monster dude showed up with like 3 enemies with them, and they had like armor and shit, like metal weapons and shit. They were the Necron armies. They usually send like 3 goblin people, but they sent like a big ass fucking thing, and he fucking fucked my people up. And I think 6 of them died that night, but. And now got them so fucking armored up that even 3 of those big dudes show up, they're all dead, and not one person of mine is dead. So that's good. I don't put them on this thing, as I said, because they will definitely die if I do. This thing is just a storage house. It allows you to store stuff. You can also delete stuff if you want from it, so that you sometimes these get full and you want to store something else, so you just delete stuff if you want to. I've never done it because I never need to, honestly. This is my blacksmith's forge. I am making a sword at the moment. You can also build shields. You can build iron armors, and you can build steel armors. I've already built steel armors for my people, and I'm building more, and I'm gonna be I've equipped almost all. I think I've equipped every guard with a steel armor, but I'm just building more. I do need some swords because some of them are still using spears, so I would like them to use swords. Shields, I don't understand. Like this, you see, it says right here, you need to be a shield bearer, mastered the shield skill to use this. And I try and try and try, but I cannot equip this shield onto any of them. I don't understand what is the requirement for me to equip the shit on them. They don't. When I make someone a guard, they don't automatically pick up the shield, and I can't equip the shield on them. I don't understand how this works. So unfortunately, I have some shields, 6 of them, but I still don't understand how the shield system works. You also need a craftsman. As you can see, this guy is my craftsman. This is the guy I was talking about. He's 13 level. His intelligence is 11. More intelligence means like higher production value. So that's why I just put all his points into intelligence. He's an artisan, so improved iron crafting, right? But he got a skill on 13th level is to break someone's bone and like disable their movement. I'm just like, what the fuck? Why would an artisan get that? But unfortunately, I don't understand how the skill systems work because of that. Though it is in beta, it's not. The game's not out. The 1.0 version is not out yet. So there's a lot of changes to be made. There's a lot of game to be played. I'm not sure if I will be playing all that, but we'll try. We'll see. This is the farm. Initially, I used the hunting thing, but it become more difficult as the people increase. I later used this fishing dock, but fishing dock, even when I have 2 people fishing, they still barely get any food. At one point, I was at a stalemate where whatever food they collected in the day and whatever hunter collected, was all the food was immediately consumed by everyone. Now I've got 489 food, but before that, it was like really desperate situation with the food. Once I got the farms built up, I got 2 people working on farms continuously. I also got like sickles for them and a cart to carry more stuff. Otherwise, they would just carry it in their hand, and they would carry much less. This way they can carry a lot more, and they got fucking food burning through, and I've got so much food. Again, storage piles, nothing new. This is my iron mine, and I've got 2 people with carts and pickaxes. Pickaxes increases their efficiency. This is my carpenter workshop. This is the girl that's working for the carpenter shop. You can make carts, you can make spears, you can make pickaxes. This is for the logger, the iron axe. This is the sickle for the farmer. Here's the bow for anyone who has mastered the bow, and here's the hammer for builders. Builders will build faster, and builders also put down the stuff into the building, with required raw material into the building whenever you do decide to build something. So you need to equip the builder with a cart so that they can transport stuff faster, and a hammer so that they can build faster. Unfortunately, the same situation as the shield bearer. This thing, no one picks it up, and I can't equip it on anyone. I legitimately have no clue how this thing works. Like, I literally can't figure it out. I've got people who have this skill. I've even forced people to learn this skill, but I still can't get them to work it out for some reason. Let's move on through here. This is my treasury. I need to upgrade it. Let's upgrade it. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even know you could upgrade this. But yeah, this is my treasury. You can store gems in it. I have no clue where you get gems from. I don't even know why to have 53 gems. Where are they mining the gems from? Where are they getting the gems from? I think the way they get gems is... let's see where that skill is. This skill right here. This is called increased chance of finding rare items. And when I've got like my iron mine, I've got all the people that can do that skill. So I think when they have that skill, they pick up gems as they are mining. I've got one people in my coal mine and in my clay mine. All of them have this skill, I think, and that's why they're able to pick up these gems. Otherwise, I have no clue where the gems are getting from. The ancient text I get from trading with other island nations, and meteor shards is also I get from trading with other island nations. Sunstone is a weird thing that I got, like only 3 of from each island, like captain. Other islands captains, or like what is it called, leader, whatever. So I got it from their leaders. Is the music working properly? Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I thought that music was not working, but yeah. So I get 3 sunstones, but I have to use them for a building. So yeah, that's that. This is the temple. You can train a monk in it with an ancient text. You spend 1 ancient text and they become a monk. They get a special skill which will allow them to create like holy weapons. Yeah, you can create runes and shit on them. So I think I trained 2 of these people for that. Another storage thing, another farm, no problem. Just another house as a logger camp with 1 person in it. Just 1 logger for the entire thing, honestly. I think I've got 2 loggers, I'm not sure. This is the tannery, same thing. These guys are producing too fast. I'm gonna remove one of them because they're making way too many fucking skins and shit, leathers. But regardless, I think I already have a home for me. This is the herding place, the pasture where I can raise. It should be called ranch, honestly, not a pasture. So sounds worse than a ranch. But yeah, these guys make skin because they raise animals, they kill them, and they make skin. Unfortunately, the animals, when they die, their meat just disappears or something because these guys do not produce food. They specifically just produce skin. This is another one of my treasury. I just upgrade this again. Let's see what else do we have. This is my pottery. You need pottery for some reason to upgrade some certain buildings. There literally is no use for pots other than, you know, certain buildings need them to be built. Pots and shit, and some trainings also require pots. So that's about it. This is another house, watchtower. This I think is yeah, it's a brick kiln, so you can use clay to make bricks, which is great. Bricks are used for certain you know, higher level buildings to upgrade shit, and bricks are used here and there, so bricks are alright. Here's another kiln, another worker. I think I only have 2 workers because I had 0 bricks going. I still have only 5 bricks because as soon as these guys make any bricks, I immediately use up the fucking bricks. So yeah, unfortunate that they don't always, you know, I don't have big stocks of bricks going all the place. As you can see, just 5 bricks over here. 287 pots though. Another houses, nothing else. Guard towers. This is my trading post. This thing was so confusing to make for me. These 2 things, shipyard and trade post, because I could not understand how they work. So the way this works is you equip a person on the shipyard, you ask them to make ships. As you can see, I've got 3 ships, and they make the ship as 30 wood, 20 iron, and then the ship you will go to the trading dock when the ship is built. You click on expedition, you select a ship right here, you select the amount of food you want the ship to carry, then you click on the person, you equip a person. It will say to hire a person. You click on that, you hire a person, you send them out. If you click on this and you go into world map, this is the world map. It is actually fucking huge, but as you can see, I cannot access these area, so I cannot really do anything about that. But I think the way you unlock these areas is to build a you know, a sun temple, or like a Titan, altar to Titan. Yeah, I think it's called altar to Titan that you need to build, which I did build. And as you can see, prepare for Necron's fury, summon the Titan. So I built a building which allows me to which I needed 3 sunstone for. I went to each island, got 1 sunstone from each island, and I've set up trade routes with them. And what this does is hold on, let me see, is this paused or is still going? And it takes so long because of yeah, let's pause it. Let's not have them running around just yet. I can also upgrade every one of them skills. Whenever they have a skill upgrade, they will like show up an arrow above their head, and you click on that, and then you click on you know, upgrade them, whatever you want to upgrade, melee, range attack, or like skills for the, you know, crafting and shit. Other than that, you can build roads because in rain and in snow time, roads are important. Otherwise, your people will get slowed down. I got 60 people. I think before I built the bridges to other island, I was restricted to 20 people. I could not get more than 20 people. Now I've got 60 people. And when you go to trading, you click on trade and you can trade stuff. Like I can get food for 6 iron. Why would I fucking do that? This is the worst trade I've seen, by the way, from Isathor. The old monk gives good shit. You give him food and he gives you ancient text, which you can use to make more monks. Meteor shards, you give this guy wine, he gives you meteor shards, which is required for certain buildings. It took me a long time to gather meteor shards because I don't think I have any other way of getting meteor shards other than to trade with this guy. Now let's move on. These are 3 bridges connecting the island. Let's finish out this island first because I wanna bother with it. Is that snow? Yeah, it might be about to snow. It might be getting to that time of the year. Now this is just a storage house that I built here so that they don't have to run all the way back to store stuff. This is a coal mine where these guys are making shit. This guy has a special perk of running faster. Unfortunately, that's what I equipped with him. So unfortunately, I'm gonna be using this guy for that. Even though I would prefer to build one of those guys that make find rare shit. This is a training house. I can send someone in here. They will become a shield bearer when the training is done. Unfortunately, I still don't know how to equip the shield stuff, so that's just kind of waste. What the fuck is that? Oh, I think it's a water droplet that's stuck in the air because I paused the game. Right. So we are done with that. You can read what your camp needs. Yeah, the logger, they're saying we need a logger camp, but essentially it's happening. All my logger camps are full of wood, so they can't really use any of it. Now here are more logger camps that are full to the fucking brim. Need to upgrade these so that they can store more shit in them. This is already upgraded. This is my another farm which I built because I had it. I don't really use it because I have plenty of food. I'm not gonna discuss the big building just yet. This is the brewery where you make wine. This is the archery range. If I put a ranger, anyone in here, they will mastered the bow skill, which allows them to use a bow and arrow, but they don't really pick up the bow and arrow, so I can't really make them use it because it's fucking dumb. I still don't understand how that works, but whatever. At this point, I don't really care. Just people with swords do the trick just fine. Another hunting camp. This is my clay pit where these guys mine out clay. Everything else is the same, farm, herd, and this and that. These things are my pottery, same thing. This is my steel mines. This is my steel workshops. These guys make steel. I've got 3 of them running with like 6 people in them in total. All of them full. They make constantly steel all day long because I do need a lot of steel for pretty much everything. And I've got plenty of iron, so that's what you need for steel anyway. So that does a trick. This is a new building that I equipped just today. You can put 2 people in here for crafting. This is a cauldron. They craft meteor item shards. You use meteor item to craft these special armors and shit. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of meteor shards. Let me send a trade out so that they can let's see, where is it? Yeah, meteor shard. Let's trade. So whenever I unpause, that should go automatically and bring me 1 meteor shard. Unfortunately, I can't just ask them to send me 20 meteor shards and I'll just send them the food, but I have to do it one by one. That's the only unfortunate thing. Now this building, I have no clue what it is. I just built this and they started playing an animation and where they said the Necron's armies are coming because I built this altar to Titan. And I can summon a Titan, but I'm not sure if it will help me or if it will attack me. It can only be summoned at night. I can gems 5. Yeah, I can summon multiple Titans apparently. So now we're gonna speed the time up. And let me just show you how this thing works. I've got 60 people, all of them equipped with various shit. These are my guards. As you can see, their melee attack skill is mostly high. And everyone should be running in because it's supposed to be nighttime. So as you can see, that one guy has that skill. Let's see, he's a guard, so I'm going to increase the strength because I don't really use melee weapons all that much. These guys are running back to their homes so that they can winemaker intelligence, please. Now it's nighttime, so I'm gonna summon a Titan. Whoa, is that a Titan? Holy shit, that guy is big. I cannot summon a Titan, I can only summon one. So Necron is supposed to send like a huge army tonight. So I want to see if these guys can deal with them. Like how huge the army is going to be, because this is not very huge so far. These are normal. I get more normal attacks than this on a regular night. Yeah, this is not... it makes my games lag unfortunately. I'm gonna zoom in. That makes it a bit easier. Man, fucking hell, this thing is fucking OP. Whatever this is, a knight or whatever. And these guys have flaming swords. That's why their fucking swords are burning up, because I got special skills. Okay, descent in fucking huge army. That blue, the biggest bar must be my Titan. And here comes the... okay, they have second wave in this one. Okay, this might be a difficult fight. Yeah, 5 people have died already? Holy shit, 5 of my peeps are dead? They have equipped with fucking OP-ass armor. How the... oh, mother of God, they even killed the fucking Titan. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Holy shit, I'm kind of fucking stunned at this. This is easy, by the way. This is on easy. I thought they would only send 1 or 2 waves, but they sent fucking 3 fucking waves, and they had like so many fucking people. I have 12 people with steel armor, and some of them even have flaming swords, and they cannot fucking fight this wave. Even the Titan fucking got bodied. So let's see. This game is big. I feel it already, because this game is fucking big. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make another video on this, but I'm gonna see from whatever last game I had. I'm gonna restart from there and see if I can play some more. But yeah, what I'm thinking about is this game is fucking fun. This game is fucking big. It was much bigger than I expected. Bonfire 1 was not that big. I finished the game, but I did not expect it to be this fucking big. So you can summon a Titan, which will help you for the night. But as you can see, what I need to do to protect these guys is to figure out how to put the shield bearers on them, and to protect them for tanking purposes. I also need to put up some archer dudes, but I still don't know how to put the shields and archery stuff in their hands. I also will need to get the solar armor, which is the special armor that gives a huge amount of defense. I will need to equip everyone with that. I need to equip everyone with the fucking thing. I think this would be, if I start playing right now, it will take like day 250 before my army is strong enough to take this wave, as far as I can tell. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play more, but who knows, maybe I'll play more, but we will see. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. This game is fucking fantastic, and if you want to play it 100%, go check it out. There's a link in the description. There's also a link to my Twitter and Patreon. Go follow me over there. Love the game, love the first game, love the second game. Bye bye.